Hello, sports fan. This is Steven here with Sports Choice Plus. I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering Kellen Moore leaving the Dallas Cowboys. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates and all the breakdowns. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Breaking news, and this was not really a surprise, but, I'm surprised that Mike McCarthy isn't going yet, but the fall guy for the Dallas Cowboys season essentially is Kellen Moore. When you're looking at the coaches that they're letting go and the play calling responsibilities, I believe that what's going to happen, Mike McCarthy is going to take over offensive coordinator position as far as for the Cowboys. I think that his position is going to be essentially calling plays. We know that his background with Aaron Rodgers was calling plays and getting things in there to make Aaron Rodgers happy. And Kellen Moore was so instrumental with Dak Prescott throughout the last 3.5 years, 4 years. When we look at Dak coming back off of breaking his ankle essentially, and having so much to walk back into, they didn't change offensive coordinators when Mike McCarthy started as head coach. They wanted to give him as much familiarity as possible, and they kept Kellen Moore. You look at his statistics over the last 3 seasons, Dallas Cowboys have been top 15. They've been top 10 at times. They've been top 5 at times. They score a lot of points. They trailed in a lot of games, but they scored a lot of points. And you're looking at late in football games where you could pass for 3, 4, and 500 yards. That's what Jerry Jones saw. That's what he fell in love with. Now it seems that they're flirting with the offensive coordinator for the Chargers, and they may make a change. So you got to keep in mind, if you're the Dallas Cowboys, you want to bring somebody in that's not just a figurehead at the offensive coordinator position, but somebody that can actually call plays, somebody that has the experience and that has the know-how to get it done, somebody that can work with quarterbacks and essentially help them develop in a better standard. So the Dallas Cowboys, again, losing Kellen Moore, I think that's huge. I think that if they don't bring the right guy in, Mike McCarthy can be in for a long season. I don't think he makes it out. You're looking at just with them keeping the defensive coordinator for the Cowboys, Dan Quinn. I think that's a bad situation waiting to happen, and I think that Mike McCarthy is going to have to start looking over his shoulder because if the season doesn't start the way it should, Dan Quinn, I have a feeling, is going to become the head coach of that Cowboys team. So essentially, you got to ask yourself, if you're Mike McCarthy, are you going to call the best plays? Is Dak going to be able to trust you with the play calling, or is this going to regress? You got to ask yourself, are they going to resign different players? Is Zeke going to be there next year? It's a number of questions the Dallas Cowboys have open, and with Kellen Moore no longer there, that creates just another question in the cog of the Cowboys nation that needs to be answered. So what do you think? Is it a good idea to let Kellen go? Is it a bad idea to let him go? What do you think? Should they have kept him? Get in the comment section below. Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus for all the breakdowns and all the updates, and we'll see you on the very next video.